Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by today. Today, y'all, I'm in my sunroom. We're gonna start here and we are going to kind of clean up our mess. Like we're gonna get our stuff organized and put back together after our major fall seed start, but we also are going to do a seed haul, which I'm really excited about. I know it's October, but yes, we're doing a seed haul because I ordered some seeds while they were on sale and on discount. And so definitely tune into this video so you can see all the new stuff that I got. But first, we're going to do something that we don't want to do so that we can do something that we want to do. So if you're new here, my name is Barbara. I live in Tennessee, and on this channel, we talk about mostly gardening, but all of the other homesteading topics like DIY, cooking from scratch, sourdough, and food preservation. So if that's your jam, this is the place to be. Go ahead and subscribe in faith that you're going to love this content and that you want to be part of this community. I have one of the most amazing communities on YouTube, and I would love for you to be a part of that. But y'all, let's take a look at what we're dealing with, y'all. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Okay, so here's my table. Okay, y'all, so here's my table. So it looks like that because, y'all, we've been working. So if you've been following me, you know that we started our fall seeds around the last week of July. And we did, I think, two definitely weeks of that, of starting seeds. And we have put out our fall seeds all out in the garden. Everything is put out. I have no seeds left in my house, but you know it can't stay that way long. It's kind of like, how when you pay your car off and you don't have a car payment for like 2 months and then your car start acting up. And then you're like, I got to get me another car. So you don't really enjoy and relish the fact that you don't have a car payment. It's kind of like I haven't had a chance to really relish the fact that I didn't have seeds in my house with grow lights and all that before I started up again. I know, crazy, right? We're going to start some more seeds. Not on this video, but we are going to start some more seeds. So I am going to kind of just get everything together. I kind of have them in bundles. I'm going to put them back in their cases just to make it a little bit more organized. And so when I come in, I don't see like all of this like on the table, because if I don't do it now, I'm not sure when it's going to be done. And one of the things is I like to kind of just tackle things at the end of each phase, at the end of each season. So that way, when it's time for the new phase, I come in kind of with a clean slate. That's just the way my brain works. That may not be the way your brain works, but I just think that I will function a lot better if I can just get this stuff a little bit more organized. Then plus, I got all these new seeds that I bought. So let me first put up what I have, or at least get them together. And then we can look at the new seeds that we bought. I know, just add more to it. But hey, I'm a bona fide gardener. That's what you do, right? I always say, look, don't ask the gardener, do you really need any more seeds? No, that's not the question. The question is, girl, what seeds did you get? Okay, that's the question. So what seeds did I get? I'm going to show you. But let's do this part first. Let's just get it all together. You may be saying, why are you going to organize your stuff and get it all together when you know you're going to start some more seeds? Well, because I can just function better that way. And there's some seeds in the fall category that I'm not going to restart again, like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. Like, I'm done. Whatever I started, may God be with it and may it produce abundantly, because I'm not starting it anymore. But there are some things that I am going to start again. So I'm going to put up the stuff that I know that I'm not going to start again. And then I still have like some summer stuff out here, just a little bit. So we're going to kind of get that in a place that I can function. And then I'm going to pull out the stuff that I know I'm going to restart again, and we'll do that on a separate video. And I'm going to talk about why I'm starting more seeds and all of that. But let me get some order in the situation, and then I'm going to show you what I bought that was new. Okay, y'all, I got to be honest. I was really dreading this. This has been on my to-do list for the last 2 weeks, and I've poked my head out here. I've come in here and I keep saying, not today, not today. But today was the day that I had to tackle this. One of the reasons, and I didn't mention this, that I was really trying to get this done is because I have misplaced a whole brand new packet of carrot seeds. I cannot find them, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't order them like I thought I did. I went back to my emails, and I did in fact order these carrot seeds back in July, and I don't know where they are. And so I thought, maybe if I clean this up and get organized. Maybe they're under something and all that. And I really was trying to find my carrot seeds before I bought more. The carrot seeds that I like are pelleted seeds from Johnny's. They're the Bolero, and they're not $3. So I really wanted to find my seeds. And pelleted seeds are only good for a year. And so I want to find them and not wait and find them next year when I can't use them. So that's really what started this whole idea of I need to clean up and organize so I can find my carrot seeds. Now, spoiler alert, I did all this day, y'all, and I still did not find my carrot seeds. I don't know where they are. I only keep my seeds in a few places. I've looked in all the places. I don't know if they fell out in my car, if they fell in the greenhouse somewhere. I have no idea. The carrot seeds that I planted in my beds were older seeds that were still within the 1 year, but they were not the seeds that I just bought. And I have confirmation that I bought them like in July. I have no idea where they are. But anyway, the point is that I try to be organized because I have a lot going on. And so I like just for things to be where I know they are. Now, I'm certainly not type A. I'm not the kind where everything is labeled and in its place. Most things are, but not everything. But if it's not in its place, I kind of know where it is. And it's like organized chaos, if you understand what I'm saying. But I jumped into this project to get it done, check it off my list. And I told myself, I'm not showing y'all my new seeds, and I don't get the privilege and the joy of doing a seed haul if I don't first clean up my mess. You know, sometimes you have to just self-talk and just get yourself out of your head and just lock in and get the thing done that you don't want to get done. So I'm very glad that on this day I was able to get it done. And y'all, it really didn't take long. It took maybe 30 minutes. Like, that's it. 30 minutes out of my day. And I was able to kind of get it done. So I just start off with everything that was on the table in packs. I put it back in its case. This particular case are the fall and winter crops. And so this is the case that I'll be using for the rest of the fall and winter. But like I said, some things I'm not gonna start again. So it felt good just to get them all in one case back where they belong. And then as I start new seeds, I can just pull out the case that I need, grab a couple of seed packets, and then put it right back where it goes. So that felt really good to get that part done. Okay, y'all, the table is not completely clean, but it is definitely much better. That stack down there, although it may not look organized, it is organized. So what I have left down there are seeds that do not have their own case. And so I have to get some cases for them, or their seeds is like odd, again, I don't have a case for it, or it's a different variety than what I've done before, it's brand new, something like that. It needs its own case because I have either several of them, or I'll put them all together if I've never tried them before into like a miscellaneous box, and it'll just be new seeds for me to try next year. And then if I like it, then it'll get its own case. It's either one of those two scenarios. So let me show you, if you're new and you want to know how I organize my seeds, I use these cases right here. I have 5 of them, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be buying 2 more at the top of the year. So these are actually photo storage cases, and I get them from Michael's. Now, the reason why I'm going to wait till the beginning of the year is because they're always on sale. If you go and try to buy some now, which you can, they're usually going to be like $30 or so. I've even seen them as high as $40. And I'm not paying $40 for this case because at the first of the year, right after the new year, they go on sale for like the month of January. You can get them for like $12. And so that's when I always get them. But they're photo storage cases, and it fits seeds perfectly. So even though it's for photos that are 4x6, it fits seed packets 100% perfect. So it comes with, let's see, 16 in each one. And so then I just label it just like that. It has a handle so you can carry it, you can store it. And then when I go out to the garden, if I want to plant collards, I can just take my collards case out to the garden and sow me some collard seeds and be on my way. So it just makes it really easy to organize. I started off with like maybe 2. I think I now have 5. And so I'm going to get 2 more because I have some, like I said, some seeds that I've never done before, seeds that I want to try. And so we'll put those in cases. Plus I have a couple of different varieties where I need more than one case for. Like I have a ton of zinnia seeds, I have a ton of other kind of seeds that I need more than one case for. And then also I have some seed packets that are a little bit bigger than others. So I may use one case just for like all of my bulk type seeds. So that is what I keep my seeds in to stay organized. So the only case that I have left out here right now are my fall and winter crops. So this is the only case. I'm only leaving this out here for my next time that I start seeds because it'll be coming from this box. So although it may not look like we're 100% organized, y'all, we organized. We organized. Now, let's do our seed haul. Let me show you the new stuff I got so I can get unorganized again to get reorganized. Let's do it. Okay, y'all, so let's get into our seed haul. So I have 3 packages of seeds that I bought. 2 from MIgardener and then 1 from Botanical Interests. So I talked about in a previous video last week, I gave a list of 10 things that you need to do in the month of October. And one of the things on that list was to grab seeds that are on sale, on clearance, because new seeds are coming in for 2026. So one of the things is that seed companies cannot sell seeds in the following year that was packaged in the previous year. So when it comes to 2026, on January 1st, they can no longer sell seeds that were packaged for 2025. So a lot of companies will reduce their prices, have a clearance sale to get rid of all of the, what I call the older seeds. Now, the seeds are not old, they don't expire. You can still plant them, they're perfectly fine. They just can't sell them. So definitely take advantage of these deals. Now, Botanical Interests, I bought a few seeds from there because they were having a little bit of a sale. So I was like, well, yes, I will. I will buy some seeds. I didn't get very many because I didn't need very many from what they were having in their sale. But I got some things that I wanted to try, or either some things that I had tried before that I needed to re-up on. On MIgardener, he's had a sale for like the last 2 months. I think the first sale, the seeds were either buy one, get one free, or 40% off. I don't remember, but now the seeds are 50% off. Now, one of the things I suggest when you go to the MIgardener website, click on the little click on the button on the left that says show available stock, because otherwise your feelings gonna get hurt because you're gonna be trying to put something in your cart and it's gonna be out of stock. His seeds tend to go fast, but I just looked on there last week. He still had plenty. I just don't know if it's the varieties that you want, but for $1, you might want it to be your variety, okay? So let's get into what we got from Botanical Interests first. Another thing about Botanical Interests, a lot of local nurseries have a Botanical Interest seed, what do you call the thing that spins? They sell Botanical Interest seeds in the nursery. And so if you have a nursery that's close to you that sells Botanical Interest seeds, a lot of those nurseries will mark them, again, 50% off because they know that they can't sell them as well. So definitely take advantage of this time frame between now and the end of the year to get you some seeds at a discount, okay? So let's get into what we got. So I got some Black-Eyed Susan Indian Summer. That's pretty. I have not grown Black-Eyed Susans in the last 2 years, but I definitely want to bring it back for summer 2026. I like those. They're pretty. I didn't have any seeds this year. And then last year, I started some seeds, but they didn't do well. The year before that, I had Black-Eyed Susans, and I love them. So we're going to try it again in summer 2026. The other thing that I got was some sweet alyssum. You guys know I'm growing alyssum. It grows very, very well in the fall in zone 7 and above. It can last throughout the winter. And most alyssum that you find is white. I think it's called white carpet or snow carpet or something like that. But y'all know I love color, and so I'm always trying to find ways to inject some color into my fall and winter garden, because the things that are in color in the fall and winter are usually underground, like carrots, beets, radishes. So when you walk into your garden space, you don't necessarily see color. You see a lot of green unless you're intentional about planting some things with color. So this year I am doing some white alyssum, as well as I have another one that's like pastel colors. This one is called Rosie O'Day. It's like a pink. I think that's really pretty, so we'll do some of that. And then also I did some violas this year. And then what else? It was something else. Oh, I'm doing purple bok choy. So that'll give me some visual interest, some visual color in my fall and winter garden. The other thing that I got, I've never tried this lettuce before, but I think it's really pretty. It's called Marvel of Four Seasons. I got it because, again, I want color in my garden. And for my lettuces, I like to make a salad mix. And so I like to have red and green in my lettuce or salad mix. And so I noticed in my garden, I have more green than red when it comes to lettuce. So I thought on my next succession of planting lettuce, I'm going to do this one called Marvel of Four Seasons. Another one that I got was Brentwood lettuce. I've done this one before. I did it last year. It's a pretty red lettuce as well. So I'm going to do that one again. Also, oh, yeah, I remember what started this whole, I remember now what started this whole order. Okay, so let me back up. So yes, they were having a sale. Wait a minute. Was Botanical Interests having a sale? I don't know, y'all. That might not be true. MIgardener was definitely having a sale, but now that I think about it, I don't remember if Botanical Interests was having a sale or not. I really don't remember. I think they were. They weren't 50% off though. But this is what started the whole deal. As I'm going through this, now I remember. So I was watching somebody on YouTube and they were making a dish and they were using lacinato kale or dino kale. Now I used to do dino kale back in the day, like 2 or 3 years ago. And I have not done it since then. I do winter boar and I do red boar, which is a curly kale. I like the way it looks in the garden. It handles really well when you're trying to make kale salad. And I just like the curly kale. It works really well and it handles well, it upholds well, and it is a great complement to my garden. But I saw this lady using the lacinato kale for a dish and it just brought back memories of the dino kale. And for whatever reason, I'm like, you know what? I want to grow some of that this year. On a whim. I've done it before and I stopped growing it because I'm like, it's like a really, really dark green. Like really dark green. It has a different texture. It is less curly, but more straight, but wavy. And I just thought, you know what? Let me just mix it up because I can use it in smoothies. I don't remember using it for a kale salad. I really like the curly kale for the kale salad. But y'all, that's what started this whole deal. Is I went through my stash. I did not have any dino kale. It's either called dino kale or lacinato. I did not have any in my stash because I haven't grown it in like 3 years. And I guess I used all I had before. So that's what started the whole. That's why you guys just keep seeds on hand because I went to go buy this and then that's how I got all the rest of this stuff. That's what happened. Then I remembered this one, dazzling blue kale. Look at that. So again, that's gonna give me some more visual interest in the garden. Y'all see how I'm spinning this? Visual interest, pretty, cute, color in the garden, whatever word you want. It's my garden. I do what I want to do. Okay, so that's what started this whole deal. Then I got some more calendula. This is a pretty color. So the calendula that I grew, it's called zeolites. I think that's real pretty. Real pretty. So the calendula that I bought or that I did this past spring and summer was more of a bright sunshiny yellow. It's very pretty, but I love color. So I'm like, let me try this one. I think that'll be really pretty in the garden. I don't know that I'm going to start this. Now I already have some calendula in the garden that's growing. I don't know how calendula does or what temperature is good to. And I don't know if they're going to be able to flower before the frost. And maybe it doesn't matter about the frost. I really don't know because I've never I did calendula successfully for the first time this past summer. So I'm not an expert. So I'll probably wait for this one for next summer. Then I got some arugula rocket. I don't like arugula, but I'm trying to because it's really good for you. And I'm going to try to mix a little bit in my salad mix to where maybe it blends in. So the reason why I don't like arugula is because it has that bite. If you've been here before, you know I don't like things like with a bite. Ginger, arugula, radish like that. I don't like that bite. And so that's why I don't like arugula. But I did it last year. It grew pretty well. Plus I had some customers who wanted it. So I'm going to try it again this year. And I'm going to actually try it and eat it. Last year I just sold it because I was like, I don't want that. I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna actually put some on my plate. Okay, that's why I got it. Then I got some sugar snap peas. I've never grown sugar snap peas. I don't even know if I like sugar snap peas, but I just see all y'all in the garden like snacking on them. Like it's like the best snack since sliced bread. I'm like, well, I want to be in a club. I want to join the party. So I'm just imitating. That's all. I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. And I don't know if I'm too late. It says it's frost tolerant. Sow in early spring and late summer. Well, we kind of passed late summer. It's kind of like fall. It takes 70 days. It says it is 4 to 6 weeks before your average last frost, where I've passed that time, when soil temperature is at least 40 degrees, ideally 60 to 80. I'm gonna look up and see how frost tolerant they are. I may have to wait till the spring. I don't know. And I'm only gonna do a few. I just want to see if I like them, because all y'all seem to like them. Y'all be on the YouTube channels, you know, walking through your garden barefoot with some, you know, eating them as a snack. So I'm gonna see if it's worthy of me eating as a snack. It may not be, but we gonna see. Okay, so that's Botanical Interests. So just a few things, not a whole lot, just a few things. But let me show you what I got from MIgardener. Now, MIgardener, I think he has the cheapest seeds that I've seen. His seed packets are typically $2. Now, over the years, I'm not gonna say I've become more of an MIgardener fan. It's not that I wasn't a fan. I don't, I don't gravitate to MIgardener first, because most of the time, if there's something that I want or need, it's sold out. And so I don't gravitate to MIgardener. I buy quite a bit of seeds from there, but when I'm doing like my big seed order at the end of the year for the summer, it's like third or fourth on my list, just because when I say I can't depend on it, meaning his stuff just goes out of stock really fast. And so I just use that as like the leftover, if that makes sense. Again, I'm not trying to be derogatory at all. It's just that, yeah, his stuff for $2, I guess it is gonna go out of stock. So I use that as, oh, he having a sale? That's why I use it. So he having a dollar sale where they're only $1, let me rack up on the stuff that I think I might want to try, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Ooh. Y'all ordered this like, I don't know, probably 6 weeks ago. I didn't know, I didn't realize I had ordered that much. This is packet number 1, then we got a whole nother packet right there. Y'all, let me get this in some kind of order, because we ain't gonna be here for eternity going through all these seeds, y'all. And then I got this packet too. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody, anybody, help me! Out of control. Do you hear me? Out of control. But what's the question? Do you need any more seeds? That's not the question. The question is, girl, what seeds did you get? That is the question. Okay, let me get this in some kind of order, so we not like picking one at a time, and I might have 5 of the same kind. And let me come back and let me show you in some kind of decency and in order. I'll be right back. Somebody, anybody help me, y'all. Look at all these seeds. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Okay. We back. So now I know it looked like a lot, but all you judgers, why are you judging me? Don't judge me, okay? So what I was saying, I don't know that I explained it thoroughly. When I use MIgardener, so the main companies that I get seeds from are Johnny's. Johnny's is my absolute favorite because it works for my goals. I grow a lot for production, meaning I'm trying to get a large quantity because I'm trying to grow enough of that crop to last me for a year. And then also we sell our excess produce. So I do a lot of hybrids. I do some heirlooms, but probably I would say 70% of my garden is hybrids, 30% is heirloom. And so Johnny's is great for what I'm trying to accomplish. I would say the next would probably be Territorial Seed and Baker Creek, probably tied somewhere along in there. And then MIgardener. is what I would probably say in terms of bulk and volume. But a lot of times I will wait for MIgardener until he's having a sale, because I can, I'm not pressed. I don't necessarily have to have this particular thing. And I get a chance to try some stuff that maybe I wouldn't normally try. And that's kind of what a lot of this represents, is stuff that I've never done before. It's stuff that maybe I wanted to try, but I don't want to pay full price for, because I just want to try it. I just want to experiment. So it's a great way for me to do that, because it was only $1. So let's get into it, what we have. And what I would like is, if you have tried some of the stuff before that I say is new for me, if you can just put some comments down below, whether it went great, didn't go great, a tip, like, hey, plant it here, don't plant, like whatever it is, help me out and help everybody else in the community, okay? So let's get into it. Oh, I just see one that oh, that goes there. I tried to like put them all together. I'm excited about some of these things. So one of the things, y'all, I don't even know why I bought this. The first thing I picked up, I'm like, what about this? I don't even like this. I bought some sorrel. And for all of you islanders, I might be pronouncing it, I don't know if it's sorrel, I don't know. But I don't even like this. I don't know why I bought this. I'm trying to remember why I bought this. Does it have any medicinal benefits? I don't even know. Maybe it does. I bought it for a reason. I don't like the taste of it, because a lot of times people make a drink, and I wonder if they're using this leaf to make the drink. Now, I have a lot of friends from the islands, and in the islands, they drink this drink. Matter of fact, I was just somewhere yesterday, and they was like, oh, taste my sorrel, whatever, however you pronounce it. And I'm like, no, I don't like sorrel, but you haven't had mine. That's how everybody always starts something. I'm like, it don't matter. I ain't gonna say if Jesus made it. Unless he changed my taste buds, I don't like it. I'm not sure. I bought it for a reason. I don't remember, but I only got one pack, okay? Maybe it was to give to somebody. It'll come back to me, but I bought that. Moving on. Delicata squash. I've never tried this before, but I saw it on a couple of YouTubers' channels this summer, and they were talking about that it's really good. Now, if it's in the butternut family, I don't really like butternut squash. But for whatever reason, they were roasting it, and then somebody made like this like cream sauce out of it. So I thought I would try it. And they said it stores really, really well. So I thought that'd be another great storage crop for the fall and winter that we can have for like food security, food sustainability. If you've done delicata squash before, let me know. This is another new one that I have not tried, is fennel. Now, the only way I've heard about fennel is like using fennel as a spice. And it gives things, I know, a sausage flavor. So I have made my own sausage patties before. Like, when I say back in the day, girl, back in the day, like probably 15 years ago. And they were good, really good. So, where was I going with this? So I bought fennel, bronze leaf fennel. I was thinking it was pretty, but on this picture, it looked kind of messy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I got it because it was $1, and just in case. But if you've done something with fennel, let me know. I don't know what you would use it for. That's the only time I've used fennel, is like fennel seeds, and it had a really good flavor and gives things like a sausage flavor. So I wonder if I grow it and dry it, like, could I put it in like my lasagna or something like that? I don't know. Let me know. I bought these cannellini beans. I don't use a ton of these. I usually use this for like white chicken chili. But that's really the only time I use that, and I use them very sparingly. So again, I just bought one pack. I may try it one day. I may try it next summer. I said I want to grow more dry beans next summer, so this might make the list. And it's a bush variety, so I like that. I could just put it in a raised bed or something like that and see what happens. Look at here, y'all. Apparently, I liked Marvel of Four Seasons at MIgardener too, because I bought some there, and I didn't even remember that I had bought them, and I bought them at Botanical Interests. That's why you got to stay on top of your organization, so you don't be double buying stuff. But now I got 3 packs of Marvel of Four Seasons. Okay, this is another one that I've never done before. I've seen other people do it, called Bachelor buttons. I don't know if it was a Bachelor's buttons, but Bachelor buttons. I've normally seen them like in this blue or purple color, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So when I saw this white, I figured I would try it, because it's very hard for me to find white flowers, and I'm always looking for something to go in a flower arrangement that is a lighter color. I like when you have like pinks or yellows or even oranges or whatever the case may be. To have a pop of white to me just makes the flower arrangement come alive. And I have been unsuccessful at finding like a pretty white flower for flower arrangement. So I didn't even look and see if this is a cut. Yeah, it does say cut flower. So I'm going to try this. Let me know what's the growth habit on this. Anything I need to know. Collards. I just got them because this is ones I actually grow. They had them on sale. Maybe they only had 2 packs. I don't know why I didn't get more packs of these. Probably because I already got 15. I don't know. I got those. Sunflowers, because who don't need more sunflowers? But these are different kinds. Black Russian. Evening Sun, very pretty. Mixed sunflower. And yep, that's it. I got 2 of each of those kinds. So sunflowers, more marigolds. This is the Cracker Jack. Nothing special on that. These like marigolds, I sell plant starts. Marigolds are always one of the top sellers. Like when I say top. So I can use these to sell for plant starts. And this will be a nice mix, but it won't be like my fancy mix that I pay more money for. Don't play. You know what I mean. Chamomile. I tried chamomile for the first time last year. Only one of my plants made it. And so I got chamomile from that one plant. It was enough once I dried it to fill up like 1 sandwich bag, and that's it. But I want more because I want to be able to use it for tea and blends and things like that. So we'll do more next year. First row done. Moving on. I have a stack of tomatoes that I bought. Black from Tula. Again, I'm like, why did I buy this? I must have read the description. It caught my attention. I don't know. But let's see. Can I read this? Tomato is deep burgundy green color with a flat globe shape. Great for slicing. Low acidity, which I like. And sweetness. Tomatoes can weigh up to a pound. Great for juicing or canning. That's probably why I bought it. So Black from Tula. Let me know if you tried that one before. Tropical Sunset. That's really pretty. That's like a cherry tomato. I thought that would be nice. And then I've heard about this one called the Jersey Devil, which is like a Roma oblong shape. And so we got those for next year. Next, we got some cantaloupe. Here I got Planters Jumbo and then Hell's Best, which I've grown before. That's what I grew this year. But yeah, just because it was $1. Then this is new. And I got to look up the growth habit of this to see what's what. But chia. So I got some black chia seeds and white chia. It looks almost like lavender, but it's pretty. Has anybody ever grown chia before? It says there's 700 seeds in this pack. That means they must be real tiny. Let's see if we can read this without a glass. I do have some glasses out here, y'all. I try to have glasses in every place I'm going to be. Let's get smart. Let's see if we can read this. Okay, we can read it. It says, ooh, white chia is part of the mint family. Good to know. That means it's going to take over. It's a powerhouse grain. You can increase your omega-3 intake with the super grain. The dark green leaves give way to long stems with purple flowers that will soon offer their seed. Similar to mint, they grow quickly and are easily self-seeding. Your culinary options are endless. I buy chia seeds. We put them in smoothies. We put them in drinks and stuff like that. It's a great source of fiber. And then also you can make chia pudding now. I need a great chia pudding recipe. I had it one time, somebody made some for me and I liked it. I've tried it twice at home. I don't like it, but I think I just don't have the right recipe. I want where the texture is like, I don't want it like real liquidy. Like I want it to be gelatinous. Is that the word? Of course it's supposed to swell up. Like, I don't know. And some with some good flavor. If you have a great chia seed recipe, email me. Drop it down below. Okay, so you direct sow these after the last frost. So I guess we do this in the spring. Oh, it takes 140 days. Okay. And then it gets 3 to 5 feet tall. That's tall. And 18 inches apart. So maybe we'll try this next year. We need to make sure we have a dedicated space for it. So there's black chia and white chia. I've never seen white chia seeds. I always see the black, but they pretty much say the same thing. So has anybody ever tried chia before? Let me know. So I got that because I'm like, it's a novelty. Then I got some more amaranth. Amaranth is a grain. I've never had it before. I've never tried it. This was pretty because it's burgundy. But I also have another amaranth before that we got from Baker's Creek that I can add to the list. So this takes 60 to 120 days. I don't know how this grows. We'll have to look that up. I've never grown this before. Purslane. I don't know if you're supposed to eat this or what this is for. Okay, it says a low-crawling plant that can be eaten as a snack. Okay, it can help with thickening soups. Why did I get this? Because I've never done it before. And it was $1. And it reminded me of a succulent. Oh, it says succulent-like plant offers yields year-round, is tolerant to heat, drought, cold, and is a perennial. So I wonder if it's like a ground cover. Container friendly. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to look that up. It's a perennial. Only 50 days to maturity. Interesting. Okay. Let me know what I'm supposed to do with this if you've done it before. Okay, another one is summer savory. Never heard of it, never did it, don't know what it's for. It says it's a must for people that love to cook, okay, or want to add an underused spice to their collection. It's peppery. I like pepper. Tangy, I don't know. Will perk up anything from grilled chicken, mushrooms, and more. Stalks are edible too. It's also grown medicinally to reduce gas and bloating. Interesting. Okay. See, you never know. You might find your favorite thing. Let's see when you're supposed to grow it. After last frost, 65 days to maturity. Okay, so summer savory, I guess you grow it in the summer. Has anybody ever done this one? Okay, so we got that. This, I don't know how to pronounce this. Triticale? That's probably not right. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, it is a grain. I got it because it was pretty. This grain has more protein than rye and wheat. Perfect for those that are looking to grow their own grains, to grind their own flour for baking. That's probably why I got it. It has a sweet, fresh flavor and aroma. It's a hybrid of wheat and rye. Okay, I did not know that. Has anybody ever done this one before? Let me know. Y'all, I want to get into grinding my own flour. Do I have a grain mill? I do have a grain mill. I've used it, I think 3 times. I've had it for 3 or 4 years. And it is a grain mill where you can plug it in, but then also I think it's also battery operated. But you have to clamp it down on your counter, and that's why I don't use it, because I can't get the clamp and I have to have my husband around. And it's just, I don't know, for me, I like for things to be easy. I like to be able to do it myself. I don't want to have to wait on my husband or wait on somebody else to do it. And so that turns me off when I do it that way. Not that my husband's not helpful, but I mean, when I want to do it, I want to do it, right? I don't want to have to wait on him or call him and he busy and I just want to be able to plug and play. So I've been seeing this, not Harvest, right? This Harvest grain mill that everybody is using. And I really want it because I love the way it looks. Because y'all know I'm into aesthetics. I like cute stuff. But I like that it just sits on the counter. You just press the button and you got flour. But I have a whole grain mill, y'all, that I'm not even using. So that's the word that be going on in my head. Like, girl, you just, what are you doing? Are you really going to use it, or is it just a novelty of it all? I don't know. Did you ever have that, where you want something, but you also want to make sure that you're not chasing a shiny penny, like just because everybody else is doing it? Because I haven't done the grains, and I have used that machine probably 3 times. And every time I had assistance. Like, I have never used it by myself. So yeah, I haven't used it. But I know that grinding your own flour is going to be better and give you a fresher taste. I just don't know what it was going to taste like, and I want to try it. But do I want to spend $400 or $500 to try it? I don't know. And am I going to use it? But then I think about, I got the Bosch mixer. I've showed it on YouTube. I haven't showed it a lot because a lot of times when I'm baking and stuff, I don't have the camera on. But I will this fall. We're going to bake a lot this fall. The Bosch mixer, I have a KitchenAid, but everybody was talking about, not everybody, the people that I watch on YouTube, they had a Bosch mixer. So I'm like, I need a Bosch mixer. The Bosch mixer is like, I think $400. Let me tell you something. My husband got it for me last year for Christmas. Ask me where my KitchenAid is. I used my KitchenAid for the first time this year last week. And why did I use it? Oh, to slice and core my apples. I was using my attachment. Y'all have not touched my KitchenAid. I love that Bosch mixer. It is worth every penny of the $400. Bosch not paying me, but Bosch, if you're listening, if you want an ambassador, I can be your ambassador, okay? That Bosch mixer is the bomb, okay? I love it. So just when I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna use it, am I just chasing a shiny penny? That shiny penny I chased, and I'm glad I did. I love it, okay? If you need a great mixer and you tired of that KitchenAid choking, and if you're doing large batches, like you're just doing one loaf of bread, a dozen cookies, but if you're trying to like up the ante and do bulk baking and you tired of that KitchenAid choking, the Bosch is the way to go. It's a game changer. Look, no, because y'all know when I say that, y'all go buy. Don't go buy it if you ain't baked nothing yet. Don't go buy it if you haven't baked anything. Only buy if you be in the kitchen baking. If you got flour on your hand, on your face from time to time, then you go get it. If you know you don't even own flour in your house and you're not buying flour in bulk, don't go buy the Bosch, okay? Don't do it. Okay. Oh, y'all, why do y'all have me cutting up like this? That was funny to me. Okay, back to regular schedule programming. That was funny to me. Okay, I got these beans. Blue Lake, that's the green bean. Let's see. That's the green bean that I started with, was Blue Lake, okay? Meaning that's the first green bean that I grew. And then last year I got into Jade, and I love Jade. But it's good to have some Blue Lake just in the backup. They're okay. And then I got this one, Maxable hair coat, Bush. We can try them if we need them. Great backup. I got some poppies. I've never done poppies before. They almost look like paper to me. I like them, but they look like paper. But I thought, why not? Why not? It's $1. Then I got some purple hull peas. I grow these. I love these. I got 4 packs. I got Cherokee black beans. I want to grow my own black beans next year. This is a bush. No, this is a pole bean variety. So we got 4 packs of those. Another new one was fenugreek. Now, what do you use again, I don't know why I bought this. Why I bought this? Let's read. I've never done it before. That's probably why. A delicious green with edible seeds is used in traditional Indian cuisine for their strong curry-like taste. Okay, I love curry, so that's good. In some countries, they're used like coffee. Caramel or caramel maple scent and flavor make a delightful addition to teas and baking. Okay. Direct sow after the last frost, it only takes 30 to 40 days, so it's a very quick growing crop. It's also used to support lactation for nursing mothers. Well, that time has passed for me. But fenugreek, okay, I know I had heard of it. So has anybody ever done this one before? Let us know. Then cabbage, it was on sale. I got Copenhagen and I got Golden Acre. And then I got a new one called Charleston Wakefield. I've never done those. So this is the one that's new. I've done Copenhagen. It works great. And I've done Golden Acre. It works great. So let me know if you've done the Charleston Wakefield. Again, they were on sale. I think I got 6 packs of this. Oh, here's another fennel that I got. Grosh Fertilizer? I don't know how you pronounce that. There you go. We'll put that over there with the fennel. Bee balm. I've never done bee balm before, but I think it's great medicinally if I'm not mistaken. It's a perennial herb known for its striking tubular flowers that bloom in shades of purple. It's highly attractive to pollinators, including bees. Okay, that's great. It has ornamental appeal. It has medicinal properties, traditionally used to treat colds, digestive issues, and skin conditions. Great, perfect. So 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. So, before the last frost. Hold on, y'all. What did I do? Okay, so 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. So I guess you plant it in the summertime. It only takes 85 to 90 days, and it gets 5 feet tall. That's tall. Okay, we'll try it, maybe. Then more snapdragons, and then ornamental wheat, black tip. I've never done that one before. Just got it to try it. Peaches and cream corn. This is the corn that I've grown for the last 2 years that I love. So I got 4 packs of that. Pinto beans. I want to try, like I said, more beans next year, so I got that. And this is a bush variety. That's a red basil, red Reuben basil. And then I got some new cucumbers that I haven't tried before. The Wisconsin pickling cucumber. The marketer. Yeah, not market more, marketer. And then the Sumter. I've tried this one before. That one's good. And then the very last thing was, I think you pronounce this anise. So I have some anise seed flowers that I use I did it last year for the Christmas holiday. What did we do? We did the potpourri. It's beautiful in that. I think this is also like an herb that you can use. Let's see what it says. I think it's like licorice tasting. Yeah, it has a strong licorice flavor. Used in the Middle East, grows to 18 inches tall. Wonderfully fragrant, a great addition to the pantry. I've never used, I think it's pronounced anise. I've never used it before. So tell me what y'all using it for so I can copy. Okay? So y'all, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. So you don't have to go do what I do, but I will say, go check out your nursery, MIgardener, or other places that you buy seeds, and see if they're having a sale for the end of the year, and get you some seeds on sale to build up your seed inventory. Now, I do give away a lot of seeds. I give away a ton of seeds. So I never feel bad, and all joking and jesting, I never feel bad about buying seeds. I do try to buy seeds, when I say in moderation, meaning if these seeds were $5 a pack, I wouldn't have not nearly bought this many and be experimenting and trying new things, but because they were $1 and they were on sale, and because I give away a lot of seeds, and also because I'm a content creator, I can show you guys different things and we can kind of share in the community. That is the reason why. But I give away a ton of seeds. So people that are new to gardening, they don't have seeds, and I'm like, let me give you your first stash. And so I will give them, stuff to get started. And I never have to feel bad about giving seeds away. Like, I'm never like, ooh, I only got, never. Just pass them out like the leaves of autumn. Okay, so that's what we got. And that's another thing, y'all. Don't just grow for you. Grow for somebody else. So grow food for somebody else. Share it with a neighbor. Share it with your church, your sorority, somebody who needs food, a single mother, whatever the case may be. But then also have seeds to where if somebody wants to grow something for the very first time, or they want to try something, you can give them some seeds from your seed pantry, okay? It's all about helping somebody else grow food. So y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me today. I know, I be cutting up. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. This is it. This is it. This is the way it's gonna be. We have fun and we talk about important stuff, and we're gonna learn. But thank you guys so much. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Remember, y'all, this is all a journey. But the key thing is that we do it together. I'll see you next time, friend. Bye for now.